Hi everyone, I hope you've had a great week. Have done something fun. We've been working on doing some household renovations, so I've been painting for the last few days, so that's been fun. For today's social emotional video, we are going to be talking about emotions. As always, we're going to start off with a quick question. Today's question is, when you think of emotions, which ones do you think of first? So for me, when I think of emotions, I think sadness, anger, happiness, kind of those main ones that you feel the most often. But I found some research which I thought was interesting. It says for many years, most believe that emotions could be boiled down to 5 or 6 types. The most widely studied types of emotion: anger, disgust, fear, happiness, and sadness. The main characters of the movie Inside Out, if you've ever seen it. If you haven't, check it out. It's really good. Scientists who support this view of emotion consider each type to be a family of emotions that contains closely related emotions. Like anger could have frustration and rage along with it. More recent studies suggest that there's at least 27 different kinds of emotions, all of which are highly interconnected. So kind of the same idea, but they think more of like those as a main category instead. The concept of emotion may seem simple, but scientists often have trouble agreeing on what it really means. Most scientists believe that emotions involve things other than just your feelings. They involve bodily reactions, like when your heart races because you're excited or you're scared, or when your face flushes because you're angry. They also involve expressive movements, like facial expressions and sounds. So if you're frowning, you're obviously angry or sad. If you say whoa because you see something cool, that would also be considered an emotion. And if you're like, behaviors are also one. So if you yell because you're angry, that would be in their beliefs. So whatever you believe, however many there are, I think it's really important that you understand those emotions and you take some time to think about what they mean for you, how you handle them, how you want others to go about handling things when you're feeling that way. So the first resource that I provided is called My Feelings, My Needs. And I really like this one because you can offer to give this to a parent, a friend, a guardian, whoever you live with, whoever you're close with. If you feel like someone that you are with a lot doesn't necessarily understand what your needs are when you're feeling this way, this might be a good way to go about addressing that with them, or even for you to realize what you need when you're feeling that way. So it starts off with, when I feel mad, I need you to, and then it says a say and a do. So for me, if I was filling this out, when I feel mad, I need you to say, I need people, for me personally, to not say anything to me. And do, I need to be left alone until I decide that I'm going to be okay to proceed with whatever's happening. So when I'm sad, I need you to, for me, I need you to like reassure me, say like things are gonna be okay, or kind of tell me that you understand what you need. Or do, when I'm sad, I also kind of like to be left alone for a while to kind of process things, but everyone's going to be different. I think this is a good resource. You can always do more if you want to add in other emotions. So when I'm happy, say do. When I'm frustrated, what I say do. I think this is a really good one to fill out and share with whoever you feel comfortable sharing it with. And then as always, we're going to have the chapter reading, Emotions and Their Causes. This is a really good one, I think. It talks about what emotions are. There's a physical side and a mental side to emotions. So it kind of helps clarify that, what causes emotions. And then it goes over a few things that cause them, like stress can cause a lot of emotions to flood your body. And then a list of kind of common stressful events for teens. So these might be things that you can relate to or that you have experienced. And then it goes over the few types. So fear, anger, it goes over, and then how can you change your behavior? So I think that is a good thing, to how to change your behavior. But I also want you guys to remember that when you're experiencing these emotions, they're valid. Whether you feel that you're experiencing the correct emotion, or you're not, they're still valid. Whether someone else is saying, I think you're overreacting, you don't need to be as mad as you are. You're allowed to still feel as mad as you are. What you do need to kind of take control over is how you act. So it's okay to be mad, but if you're mad and you're throwing things, or you're yelling, or you're having to leave the situation, like maybe come up with some more healthier options. Leaving is always a great idea, but sometimes it's not safe to do so. So please remember, your emotions are valid. You're allowed to feel them. You're allowed to go through the experience of feeling them, and you shouldn't let anyone else tell you otherwise. And that is all for today. I hope you guys have a great week. Remember, packets have came out, so you need to be doing those and sending them back to the teachers as soon as you can. If you haven't received a packet, or if you are struggling with it, please reach out to your teachers. A lot of us have set office hours or are willing to make appointments with you. We miss you all. Have a great week. Bye.